What's up, fam? It's your boy Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk, one little short one just for you. Some shit I just thought about 10 seconds. I just clicked my internet on, you know what I'm saying? My phone said, let me talk about this shit, right? It made me think about the American might and power. I made a video yesterday about how Japan, Great Britain, and America are having now some kind of military exercises out there by Taiwan. And Chinese are pissed off, you know what I'm saying? So they sent 56 warplanes over them. Show of force, right? So I was really thinking, I was like, show of force. So it made me think about wars and our past history, fam. You know what I'm saying? As far as American history, right? I'm going to take it like this. I'm going to start forward and go backwards a little bit. Just a little thing to talk about. As far as military power of the United States. We've been in Afghanistan 2 decades. Trillions of dollars gone. You could took goddamn 2 years of that shit, paid reparations, and been clean slate in America. Could did that shit, right? But they didn't do it. They'd rather fucking just pass that money of billions to Israel, millions to Pakistan, places America's never been to. Americans don't have no kind of dealings with. But they're taking our tax money and giving to people. While at home demanding us to do things we don't want to do. Right? American power. We went inside Iraq, 91, tore it up. 6 days we was finished, in and out, Iraq. You know what I'm saying? That was something real easy. That's something they wanted to do for show of force, really. They wanted to say that, no, we still got it. Saying we still got it. But you look at the war before that. The Vietnam War. The Vietnam War lasted, I think, was 65 to 1973, 8 years. And how it ended? It ended something like Afghanistan. But this time was much better. You know, we destroyed our helicopters, pushed them inside the water and everything before we retreated. You know, because they was coming. They was winning. Right I'm saying? That sounds like Afghanistan. We left. But it wasn't even a war we kicking ass. She was really like, we just did. Next Taliban just start taking more. We ain't have much more people there. The government didn't want to send troops in there, to fight. There's like, fuck, we're going to retaliate. We're going to retreat sooner or later. And fucked up and retreated in a disgraceful way, the Americans. We were disgraced there, the ending of it, by President Creepy Joe. You know what I'm saying? So we lost power right there. That right there for that Afghanistan, like I say, the whole world saw this here. The whole world seen how Taliban said, y'all got to think, May 30th, the fuck out of here. They tell when we get stitched, it's like, no, y'all got to go. Finish. They didn't buckle. It was left with billions of dollars of equipment, infrastructure, buildings, every damn thing. So therefore, that power right there was like, the notch down, right? Notch down, right? Just say as far as Vietnam, go back there. We handled Iraq, but that was a bully. They shit just tore their ass up, right? Just overkill, really. But now look at Vietnam. 8 years in that damn Vietnamese jungle. And they're home. They got tunnels inside there, got there look like the fucking projects down there, upstairs, downstairs, hospitals, everything inside these little holes. What you want to do? What they did, they sent white people with minorities, but most of the minorities was the ones in them infantry units, tankers, tunnel rats and shit like that. Small people, doesn't really matter. But I say this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They went down there expecting an easy win. But it took 8 years before we had to retreat in disgrace. You know what I'm saying? A big, mighty country couldn't take us some little villages. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because it was in their terrain. You know what I'm saying? They know the jungle. You're going to goddamn sit there and start drafting our people, drafting our minorities and our poor people, our poor little white little brothers out there, out there in the farms. The poor goddamn Puerto Ricans out there from the Bronx. The poor black ones from Watts. You know what I'm saying? Sit them out there. Well, they've been outside they 2 blocks. They gonna put them inside a goddamn jungle with mosquitoes and tigers attacking motherfuckers. How the fuck you gonna win that shit there? If we was gonna win that shit, it would happen like quick fast. The more long it goes, that means it's not working in our favor. Like I said, at the end, we had to push our helicopters and shit, blow them up, don't push them in the goddamn water, right? Then you go back 10 years before 1965, the Korean War. I think it lasted 2, 3 years, maybe 4 years. I ain't really sure. I can't do exactly, but we went over there, and it was a victory, I guess, in their eyes. But you hear no too much about that there, so it couldn't have been so much of a good victory. If America wants some good victory over there, they would have goddamn TV shows and like they did World War II. They have TV shows on the Korean War. You hear nothing about the Korean War. You see no films of the Korean War, like Platoon, Vietnam, and shit like that. You don't see that. So we ain't had no social media, news cameras, and all that shit banging down there. So really, did we lose there too? Because it wasn't televised? I don't goddamn know, but it must have been a goddamn good victory. Must have been a good victory. Because I don't see no kind of ticker tape parades and they came back from goddamn Korea. You understand, fam? Boom. Korean War. Now, let's go back a little more. Let's go back to World War II. 1941 to 1945, right? Hitler came in command, I believe, in the 30s. I think in the mid-30s he came in command. Hitler is an Austrian man. He's Austrian born. They said that he have Jewish inside when I heard that shit there, which I really don't know. It's probably true, you know what I'm saying? But he came in command inside Germany, talked his rhetoric, and the people started backing him. They started backing him. You know what I'm saying? He started passing out jobs and stuff like that. He passed out more jobs than I think 6 months anyone could ever done. Now, any kind of president could say, that's where he produces jobs with factories, Volkswagen, stuff like that. So every motherfucker they're riding them Porsches and them Audis. You gotta thank Hitler for that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's made by Volkswagen. Just giving y'all some knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Word up. But so anyway, so they fought the war, you know what I'm saying? And how America got inside that war was, I think, when we were attacked by the Japanese, in Pearl Harbor. So that launched us inside the war. I really can't say how the hell they got in there with Germany, really though, because I guess Germany was tearing shit up, right? That's what it is. Germany was tearing shit up. So they had to get together and come against Germany. They all had to come. You had Great Britain, America, maybe some smaller little countries. France, yes, France, you know what I'm saying? All these dudes out there in Europe, all of them ganged up on little old Germany. Little old Germany. Germany is the size of one state in America. One state. And that's the state of Texas. The great state of Texas, the size of Germany. And you're going to take about 4 countries, all of them, to fight the Germans. But on the German side, they did have the Russians. They had the Russians, for us, the Russians, matter of fact, the Russians was fighting the Germans too, matter of fact. Yeah, so they had Russians, everybody fighting. Yeah, I'm saying wrong. The Germans had them fighting the Russians back there. Yeah, because matter of fact, there's out there what's that called? Siberia. Out there in Siberia, a lot of Germans lost their lives out there. A lot of their soldiers, a lot of thousands of them out there. Why? Because they froze to death out there. They couldn't get no supplies in. They're in enemy lines fighting. And they can't get no supplies and no food, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They blocked that shit. They was dying, get put inside them camps, just dying. You know what I'm saying? I know. Because I know someone who's there. You know what I'm saying? This person's an old German man, rest in peace, showed me how he used to roll cigarette with one finger. How they roll it. Now they pull Newport out. They roll their fucking cigarettes to the goddamn rolling paper. One got their hand because it was so cold. You know what I'm saying? Like some wild shit, right? Saying. But anyway, fam, they had to come together, right? And all had to come together to fight Germany. But just imagine if it was just America fighting Germany. Don't drop no nukes, just how it was back in them days. We got ate the fuck up. You see how Germany was just running through these motherfuckers. Germany was fucking Great Britain up. Was tearing their ass up. They was like, help America, help our children. Help our sons and daughters. So they was screaming help. They was getting their ass tore the fuck up. They couldn't win shit. France, like I said before, Mexico beat them motherfuckers, so they ain't got a goddamn. They maybe throw some croissants, some shit like that, make some clothes for them. That's it, you know what I'm saying, fam? But where's the military power? You know what I'm saying? If you want to show power, you got to come against another powerful nation to prove that we did it alone. That's never happened yet, fam. It's never happened yet. We have the power, yes we do. I hope we don't come to no goddamn wars. I'm just talking about scenarios, fam. I don't want we fight no goddamn wars. Because no one needs to fucking die for nothing in this goddamn world. We got enough sicknesses and shit they put in the air on our ass. You know what I'm saying, fam? Definitely. I'm saying I'm not saying promoting no kind of violence or something, but just thinks a lot. I'm a different type of motherfucker, put it that way. I just think of crazy ass shit. Like I said, I'm sitting there chilling, just pop my head, boom. And I turn my little camera on, bring it to the family out there. Bring out y'all, see what y'all think about there. Do you believe that America has so much power? No, we know we got power, but have we really proven that we're the number one? You know, by beating some goddamn, beating someone's ass. You know what I'm saying? If we was to go to war right now, we was to beat China ass, then we could be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We number one. We knocked it, we fucked them up or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. But we fight little smallest little countries like Iraq and shit. That's not, there ain't no points, you know what I'm saying? There's no notch in the belt type shit, you know what I'm saying, fam? Anyway, that was my little short video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hit that like, share my videos, subscribe to the tribe, and I'm out, fam. Peace.